From the KATC Weatherland, here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, another hot one today. 97 the high this afternoon. Again, about 5 degrees above normal. Tomorrow, 5 to 6 degrees above normal, as this ridge of high pressure is going to remain the dominant feature. In fact, it's going to be sitting on us in about 4 or 5 days. So let's bring it over to the weather wall, show you what's going on at ridge of high pressure that has been almost semi-permanent this year, has been really dominating our hot summer going back to June, July, and this is going to be moving our way and blocking tropical moisture or significant tropical moisture for coming in. And even if it sneaks into points east of us, as action drifts to the west, it runs into that ridge and the showers fall apart. So weak surface high pressure is just south of, we'll say, Destin this afternoon, or Pensacola. Here locally, as we scan regional Doppler radars, all is relatively quiet, although we did see a few showers moving through the area. Here's an 8-hour loop, and you can see we had a few showers in St. Mary Parish and then a few off to the north. But watch what the showers in St. Mary, Iberia Parish do. They shoot a little bit of an outflow boundary, and that took our temperatures from 97 degrees down to 91 in a matter of minutes. So a nice breath of fresh air thanks to nearby thunder shower activity, and we can only hope for the same at points in the days ahead. Only shower action right now is east of Simmsport, and it's dying down. You see how it was thundering and lightning over here to be a half hour ago, and now it's weakening as it moves into a drier, more stable atmosphere that we have here over Louisiana. So this ridge of high pressure is gradually going to be working its way eastward and bridge down to a fairly large area of high pressure covering Texas, keeping the southwest hot all the way to the Gulf Coast. And by the middle part of next week, it's virtually overhead. So that's just going to really put the heat on as we go through next weekend as well. So we're going to see a big heat wave coming, the biggest one we've seen all summer long, and that is saying something. As for the tropics, relatively quiet. Some storms down by the Yucatan, over by the Bahamas and the west central Caribbean, but nothing organized here. Bermuda high pressure dominating in the Atlantic, but our tropical wave here getting a little bit better organized. Seeing some convection and hot towers developing, and the National Hurricane Center maintaining a 40% chance of development over the next 7 days, probably sometime early next week. But whatever develops is going to curve out in the Atlantic, and we got that big fat ridge of high pressure dominating us. So no worries in the tropical world, at least for several more weeks. And here we go. We plot the hurricane activity during the course of the year. 95% of all activity happens after August 1st, and by the third week in August, that's when we're in the zone for the strikes that could be potentially storms that could potentially impact us. That is the prime time area that we look out for. So we still have another month to go. No worries right now with that ridge of high pressure, so we'll keep our fingers crossed on that. Although it looks like it may get a little bit more active in the tropics come the third, fourth week of August, but not necessarily in the Gulf, and that is the good news, at least for right now. Tomorrow morning, mid-70s. Tomorrow afternoon, getting up to 98 degrees. Not much green showing up, so rain chance in the 5% range for tomorrow. We do it all over again on Saturday, and notice the HER model getting on track with the temperatures that we think we're going to see as we move forward, approaching 100 degrees. So tonight, this is where it's going to be nice. Lower 70s, northern portions of Acadiana. I think I want to make a drive up there later tonight to experience that. Low to mid 70s, high 10, and then we'll go low to mid 70s along the coastal parishes. Then tomorrow, 96 to 98 will be the high, pretty much across the board, across all of Acadiana. So be prepared for that. And of course, the heat index will be building. Heat indices 104 to 106 tomorrow, and then probably 105 to 108 as we head into Saturday. This weekend, 110 or better going into Sunday, Monday, 112, 115. So you get the idea. Quiet night ahead. We'll go 76 for Lafayette. Then for tomorrow, 97 the high. And as we move it into the 10-day forecast, you may want to avert your eyes, because after Saturday, it's 100-degree days as we get into, wow, look at this. The latest model data still coming in with 100 degrees for a week from Sunday. Now, this is going to be very tough to achieve, but getting this many 100-degree days in a row, I'm going to have to check the records. It's going to be close to some record heat, and those overnight lows will be threatening records as well.
It's like a flush or something.
We're
going to be flush.
It's a full house of hundreds.
That's it.
Right.
Thank you, Rob.